that I'm here in Canada,
Yeah.
do I listen to Drake more or do I listen to him less? Or...
It depends on how much you know about him.
Okay.
Because if you know that he's from Degrassi, you'll listen to him more.
Okay.
If you don't know he's from Degrassi, then you will not.
I know he's wheelchair Jimmy. I do know that.
Wheelchair man?
I do.
Professor X.
What's up, guys? This is Ron with ology.com. If you're looking on the left side of your screen, which you're probably not, chances are you're looking over at Munro Chambers, this guy who we're talking to today. How are you, Munro?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Dude, I like this. I don't know what this is.
Thank you. I had to bring up a little bit of swag.
It's awesome.
I heard you were coming from New York, and I was like, I gotta bring my A game.
I appreciate it. I wore something Canadian. Well, at least it's not American.
Yes.
Yes.
Good job.
Can I get a Lego?
Lego.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all I want. So,
I don't know if that was in context, but
I think it works. No, it works. I think you have to know somewhat that this eclair thing has become something of a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of get that. Like, I've heard from, like, Twitter and stuff like that, and people tell me how big it is. It was the most shocking thing to me. I didn't think it was going to be big at all.
No, it's huge. I don't think you understand. There was the scene. Where was it? Is it around here? The scene where you first kissed Claire. Is that near here?
My first kiss, Claire? That was on the bench, I think. That's in the back lot. There's a back lot. There's like a bench.
No. The one where you kissed her before the science test.
Oh,
the French
that
exam.
was right here.
That was right here?
That was, technically, it was kind of on that. It was on that, like, well, it used to be here, but on that bookshelf.
Yeah. No, it looks familiar.
Against it,
no, I think...
smoldering and stuff.
I think that was the moment where everyone fell in love with Eclair. I honestly think that was
Really?
it. And it's a huge obsession between just about every Degrassi fan in America. I don't know how you Canadians feel about it, but it's a pretty big deal in America. What is it like being one half of Eclair?
It's pretty cool. I like it. I like it's that whole couple to me was a surprise. I didn't think people were gonna like it because it's very opposites, especially how Eli is. But I love it. I love the reaction we got from him. I love the support. We're not together right now, but that doesn't mean that something in the future may not happen.
See, why do you do that? Why do you?
Why?
See,
why?
that's
Why do
the
I
thing.
tease? Why do I just pull the string on the cat and just
exactly?
come out what he
Exactly.
wants?
I really want the string.
Then where's the fun then? Why would there would be no show? If we just gave you everything, then you just take it and go home.
But you don't understand. This is fun for you.
Oh, it's hilarious to me. I love
us.
this. I love teasing everybody, tweeting little things, smiling face, and winky face.
We don't like the tease. All right, well, let's try. Second half of season 11. Do we see scenes with Munro and Aislinn? Are there scenes with them together?
Are you talking about when it ends?
Just at any point in the season.
There may be scenes with us together.
Okay.
In a setting. In a class.
In school?
There may or may not be scenes with us in a class.
Okay. All right, we got that. There may or may not be scenes with you in a class.
Yeah.
Next question.
Okay.
Are there scenes with you together where Aislinn / Claire does that thing where she longingly stares at you like she doesn't know what to say?
I mean, for 18 minutes?
Yes.
And she looks at me for 18 minutes?
Plus commercials.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
We'll see, though.
That is your scoop.
But is it under the context of wanting me or not wanting me? Because as this season has shown, I've done some pretty messed up things.
I have an idea. Why don't you tell me?
What? Better idea? No. You'll see in the rest of the season.
This is proving tougher than I thought. Just in general, we've interviewed you before.
Yep.
You've done an email interview with us. But in general, to ask you again and to hear it from you in person, what's it like working with Aislinn?
Working with Aislinn is a joy. It's great. I've worked with her before. I worked with her like 6 years ago on a movie that we played twins, which was kind of weird. Now we're really love interest people, so it's kind of strange.
That's not incest.
But no, on a different level maybe. But it's great. She's so talented, and it's so great to work with her and feed off her, like it is with a lot of people on this show. But I feel like it was a blessing to be introduced to Degrassi with her, and I hope, and we maybe will see us together soon. Working together. Don't misconstrue me now.
I'm not misconstruing unless you say it, so why don't you just say it so it doesn't have to be misconstrued?
You know I can't do that.
I don't know why you can't.
Teron, you know I can't do
All right. Okay. All right. Fine.
Can we still be friends though? Can we? Toronto.
I'll still follow you on Twitter. I'll help you get to 100,000. I'll work on that. So let's talk about acting Eli and being Eli.
Okay.
He's a little intense. I don't know if you're ever watching him, but whenever I watch him, I feel like maybe I just want to hand him a cool cup of lemonade and tell him to go chill out a little bit. What's it like playing someone intense?
He definitely needs to go in the hot tub a little bit, just relax. He needs to settle deep. But it's fun. It's been probably my favorite time acting so far, doing this character, because doing something intense, something with where your mind is off base, that's offbeat and stuff like that, it's so much fun to play, and I've always just tried to make it appropriate and make sure I don't, what's the word? I'm trying not to mock it, because I'm dealing with a disorder that I have, which is OCD and bipolar. It's just fun. You gotta try to keep your mind away from it.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of fun doing it, and I'm glad that it's coming across well on camera and people are enjoying it. Does he ever have a hard time getting into character?
That's from Abigail 21.
Abigail 21? Abigail 21. No, I don't. It's never hard. It's hard. It's a challenge to kind of get into the mindset where I have to have a mental breakdown or freak out on someone. But that's fun for me. It's never like a challenge.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Here's one from Aviva Arya.
Aviva Arya. What is the strangest encounter that you've ever had with a fan?
I want to know that.
I've had a couple really strange ones, but I had one that I was really worried for a girl because we were at Much Music, and this girl was shaking, and she was crying, and she was like, oh, like seizure-ish, and I was like, you need to calm down, relax, and she just wanted a hug. That was it, and I gave her a hug, but the weirdest one I ever got was I was out at the mall, and this girl asked if she could take a picture with me. I said, okay, 100%, and we're getting ready for the picture, and then all of a sudden, she put her tongue in my ear.
Ooh.
Not joking, like straight up, ear licking, and it was like, whoa! Hey! Ask first, buy dinner! What is that? That's not nice. It was the strangest feeling ever, so sudden and weird.
Wow. Okay, so there you have it. We've learned two things today. One, there may or may not be, possibly, a scene with Eli and Claire at school where she might stare at him for 18 minutes. And two...
Plus commercials.
Plus commercials. Don't forget commercials. They pay the bills. Two, you might be able to lick Munro Chambers' ear if you pay for dinner first. And you have to ask. How would you like to be asked on a date?
How do I like to be asked on a date?
Yeah.
Well, you know, a nice stallion riding on a horse on the desert. And just there and be like, hello, mistress. How are you doing? They call me mistress. I don't know why. It happens. How do I like being asked on a date? I don't know. I've never really been asked. I feel like that's the guy you always have to ask the person on a date. So I've never actually been asked.
I feel like someone of your caliber in your situation. I think you have a very nice caliber.
Stunning complexion. You like my skin?
I do not know why I use that word in that sentence.
Caliber? I don't know. I know what caliber means, but I was like, it could mean.
I don't think that works at all. But I think someone in your position would probably be asked out by a lot of girls. So that's why I asked that question.
Oh,
what does Munro look for in a girl?
What does Munro look for in a girl? I like someone who's genuine. I don't like fake people. I don't like people who say something and don't mean it, or don't follow through with it. I feel like you have to be genuine with everything you do, work, friendships, and in relationships. You got to be genuine. If you're not, then it's never going to work. It's just going to fall apart.
I have one question for you, just because I specifically wrote this down. We asked you guys to submit questions at ology.com as well, and there was one in particular that stood out, and I had to ask it. I had to. Word for word, this is the question.
Word for word.
Would you legit marry Justin Kelly if he was an attractive chick? I just had to ask.
Would I marry Justin Kelly if he was an attractive chick?
Yes.
100%.
100%?
No doubt in my mind would I ever not marry that man. I'll marry him now. I don't even care.
What's it like working with Justin when you have to be pissed at him?
That's fun for me. That's fun for both of us, because I feel like when we first started, because we were on a show before this together where we played best friends, and now we're kind of like enemies, not enemies. It's weird. it's fun for us. I feel like we laugh at it because we don't really yell at each other in person. But the man is like my bread and butter. Like he's my best friend, and it's one of those things where he's there for me. He doesn't hurt me, just like the girls do.
I need one of those.
He gets me.
I need a friend.
He gets me. No, that man. If Justin Kelly was an attractive female, would I marry him? Yes.
What's coming for you and Justin Kelly / Jake this season for the second half of season 11?
Jake and Eli actually don't have a lot going on together. Jake, I think, is trying to get over Claire. I think because they're dealing with their stuff right now. I think they're like because from now on they've broken up right since the finale at the shooting, and in the upcoming episode tonight, you're gonna see. You're gonna see.
Thank you, Chloe Rose.
Some drama surrounding them. Chloe Rose. Chloe Rose is right now. Chloe Rose is playing with the
Chloe,
snake.
can you come do a drive-by? Can you do a drive-by
Rose,
and do that? Let's try and conduct ourselves and have a normal
playing with
interview.
the snake thing. Come.
Couldn't help myself.
Say hi,
It's so
Chloe.
weird.
Yeah, say hello in my interview.
That'll be a completely
I'm
different
not,
interview.
I'm not mad or anything.
Sorry, I didn't even
It's
try to
okay.
do that. Don't steal my steak.
Hey,
Alright, bye, Chloe.
Bye.
Do you get any scenes with Chloe? Because I feel like I would love that now.
I would love to have, but Katie, Madeline, and Eli, would they ever get along? Would they ever have any scenes that would
I feel like they're both too intense, but like in completely different directions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two completely directions of intensity, I don't think it'd work.
Well, actually, you never know because the way Eli's going, which you will see in this episode coming up, he's kind of turning a new leaf. He's taking a jog down a new destiny path.
Munro, you say that like it's a good thing. Every time Eli turns a new leaf, it's like the worst goddamn
It's the worst leaf ever. It's a leaf with horns.
Yes.
And it just comes at you like a rhino.
Yes. It's a leaf with horns that comes at you like a rhino. How can it get worse than that?
It's getting better. He has to get better. He has to get better sometime. You can't let him go down, 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 down all the way to Hades.
Well, that's what they've been doing.
What?
That's what they've been doing.
I know what they've been. I know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Eclair. I love the Eli half.
Yeah.
I love the Claire half. But Monroe's just gotten worse and worse.
I know, but what would you like?
Monroe's gotten worse and worse, guys.
Hey. Tron, I just met you, and all of a sudden you go at me like that, and I don't know how I feel.
I'm sorry, bro. I just saw it.
What's up, Imogen?
What's going on with Imogen?
Imogen. Well, right now, Imogen is kind of hurt by me. Because Eli, again, he just burns his bridges. But I think Imogen and Eli, they're friends now. Doesn't mean that Eli may not, see her in a new light.
Okay.
That may or may not happen because she's been very nice to him, and he's trying to be a better person.
Okay.
Imogen is just a weird cat. She's strange.
Now this season's scoop. Imogen may purr once or twice. Get ready.
That's honestly, I don't think that'll ever happen. But you never know.
You never know.
She may be there like, Eli, I love you.
This is the last question. I swear. This is going on far too long. Last question. I swear. I'm gonna put you on the hot seat.
So let me swerve.
Okay, here we go.
There's nothing badass about this right now. Look at this. You see, this is ridiculous. This is some Kevin Hart skit right here.
Well, I wanted
There's nothing
the high-
badass about this right now.
I wanted the high chairs.
Okay, anyway, no, this is good. I'll swivel. Let's go.
This was my decision. Okay, so are we in frame?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go then.
Okay.
Monroe,
Tron.
do you think Eclair meant to be together?
I think that if the stars aligned, that it would work. Let me give you an answer that doesn't make you go, what the hell? I can honestly say, are they meant together? Like, are they meant to be?
Are they meant to be together?
It's so deep. It's the depth that goes like really far down the core.
All for a one-word answer.
Yes.
There you guys have it.
But Degrassi will not let that happen sometimes. So my opinion really doesn't matter. Because it's up to the Degrassi universe.
This is true.
To gaze upon the stars of the Degrassi universe and determine that for us.
So
See
that
what
means
they
we're
do?
going to go to the writer's room right now and make that happen.
We can do that. See, they teased you. You gotta tease you.
Cool. This has been my time with Munro Chambers. Probably the craziest time I ever had. Thank you guys for tuning in. ology.com.